And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. The skyline of Orlando is seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Round the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart the guards. And it's Tice in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle folds out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And here's Walker. It's Brown on the wing. He can't hit that time. Great tee that time from Vucevic.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the puck last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. And Walker kicks to Brown. Smart up top. Inside, and stolen by Fournier. Tice, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the basket is good. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage break, both career highs last season.
And Kevin, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form.
Free throw good from Walker.
You know, I think opponents have learned it the hard way. I mean, Walker is not a guy you want to put on the foul line. He's an excellent free throw shooter.
Kemba Walker hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Isaac. Smart against Fournier. Passes it to Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical. The sky up for the board.
And it's sent back by Isaac. And it's Brown missing.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Basket good.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the 1 miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Tatum. Outside, Walker. Over Gordon. Walker finds Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
You know, that's exactly what you want from your point guard. Get the ball to the open guy, on time and on target.
Outside Fournier. Isaac against Tatum. And then Gordon with the dunk. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. Good Good read from Tatum that time. Saw the defense had overcommitted and then made them pay with the sweet dime. Well done.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. To the paint. Here's Isaac. That's tipped. Here's Vucevic. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities. And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Craig? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range. But I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Aminu. Finished off the break.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Fultz against Walker. A pass to Tice. Here's Tatum. Brown outside. Here's Walker. Tice kicks to Walker. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Orlando bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Celtics. Walker and Smart, the guards. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Tice in at the center position. Now here's Fultz. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists in the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Brown. Up and in on the layup. Brown's got his first points in this one.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap. And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Smart. Brown feeling it out a bit. Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
Walker's shot is off.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker in the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
For the Magic, Aaron Gordon, who's checking in for Aminu. Isaac comes in for Dwayne Bacon. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Celtics trail by 7. It's Smart with the drive. Tatum on the wing. Launches it. Here's Tice. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tice has got 6 points.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are 3 points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Outside Fournier. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tice has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Walker. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. It's Smart with the drive. Clock at 6. Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Ross with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Isaac outside. From outside the arc. The offensive rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
Gordon hits both of them.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Magic leading by 3. Now Ross. Vucevic trying to get open. No good from Ross.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Outside Tatum. Over Ross. The kick out to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Isaac. Isaac with some nice deep. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Here's Walker. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Here is Ross. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's Vucevic missing.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic out in front. They lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Aaron Gordon. Aaron, you guys came out and played extremely well. What was the mindset in the first half?
We just tried to come out here, really stick to our principles, pick up the pace, and really be aggressive, and it turned out in a high-scoring half.
Just the way you want to play. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Out in front of the half is Orlando. They have a narrow 3-point lead. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, I have to point to their efficiency on the offensive end as a key for them. The way they've been moving the ball and finding the open man, that's been super impressive. They don't need to change a thing, Ernie. At this point, just keep playing smart basketball.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
It's hard to believe they're still in the game with the way they play defense. I do believe in miracles. They're allowing over 60% shooting from the field. Listen, I bet the coach is giving them a very strong lecture right now.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac into the 3, the small forward. Fultz is out there for Orlando. There's Tatum. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Gordon. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Isaac with the ball. Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Vucevic has got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Boston. And the pass to Tice. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Tatum. Back to Tice. Outside Tatum. 5 on the clock. Over Gordon. Tatum no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Aminu comes in for Vucevic, and Bacon subbed in for Isaac. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And Tatum over to help. Right wing. Back to Fultz. Lets the 3 fly. Outside Fournier. Drills the 3-pointer. And now it's a 10-point Magic lead.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Outside Walker. To halt the run. It's rebounded by Fultz. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Fournier gets a wide open look, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Celtics trail by 10. Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Walker penetrating. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
That's an aspect of Walker's game that I like. I mean, his ability to use the dribble drive and score on the move, nice.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Terrence Ross has checked in for the Magic. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Passes to Bacon. 6 to shoot. At the elbow, it's Gordon. Over Tice. Kept alive Orlando. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have the jump ball. Here are the Magic now. Gordon, the pass to Bacon. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Fultz. From deep three-point range. And Tatum pulls it down.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Tatum's got it back down to within single digits for the Celtics. Orlando, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Fultz the pass to Gordon. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Ross. Oh, here's Gordon. Lays it up and banks it in. Gordon's got 4 this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket and coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And here's Fultz. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 5th assist in this one. Tatum. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Celtics trail by 10, and a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Around the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart the guards. And it's Tice in at the center. And it's blocked by Brown. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Vucevic dishes to Ross. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Vucevic enjoys throwing his weight around now. At 260 lbs, he's really good at finding ways to get to the line.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
And the first one drops. Hey, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he...
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
First one falls for him. to Walker. Hits them both. Magic leading by 8. Outside Gordon. Over Tatum. And it's Gordon missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The shot's good from Fournier.
And I like the size that Fournier has as a shooting guard. Actually, great size. I mean, he's more than ready to take advantage of that when the opportunity presents itself.
Walker goes in. Count that one. Walker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Fournier against Walker. Down low. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates. That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Magic leading by 6. Outside Fournier. Back to Ross. He dishes it to Vucevic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that's just an example and display of strength from Vucevic. I mean, just overpowering whoever's in his path.
And the Magic making a change here. Fultz has checked in. That's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. 9-point game. Tice finds Brown. And he lays it straight in.
Hey, the defense has no answer for Jaylen Brown. I mean, when he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they're in good hands.
The Magic have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Walker against Fultz. Outside Fournier. Oh, good on the triple. Celtics trail by 7. Tatum kicks to Tice. Back to Tatum. Pass to Tice. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. The Celtics making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. .105 left in the game. Now here's Fultz. Right side Fournier. Rebounded by the Celtics.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over. Hey, and with Brown, guys, it doesn't matter what point in the game it is. I mean, he's ready to shoot whenever he has the ball in a good spot.
Fultz against Walker. The pass to Fournier. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The 3 from Tatum. It's hauled in by Gordon. Here are the Magic now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Fultz with the ball. And so it's Orlando winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Evan Fournier. Hey, Evan, does a win like tonight's against this kind of competition show you how far you've come as a team?
Yeah, sure. You know, we're obviously showing progress. But we want to be a very good team. We are very ambitious.
Nothing wrong with a little ambition, Evan. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.